Hello everybody, we're back here on the Full Court Press for a special edition, our last episode ever, with us all being seniors. So we have Ryan Nichols down on the far end, Matt Doherty, Matt McCarthy, Mike Doherty, Will Schiffman, and myself, Quinn Donovan, here today. So guys, we wrapping up the rec ball season. Championship game is done, all-star game, all through. What do you guys have to say?
What a season, first of all.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm sad to say it's over.
Yep, definitely a sad day in basketball history, honestly. But great championship game.
Yeah,
so let's get into that one.
Mm-hmm. Big turnout. I did not expect that many people to be at the game.
Crazy.
Love to see it. Honestly, I hate to say there was some more people at the rec ball championship than basketball and hockey this year. I will say it's a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, so what the people want.
It is what people want,
and
it's free.
True. Yeah. So we had the number 1 seed and the favorite Team Barry taking on number 3 seed Team Bressani in the championship of that one. And per usual, Jackson Barry, the MVP, as we can all say by now, I think.
Oh yeah.
Carried
the undisputed MVP.
Carried them to victory over Team Bressani. So that was a terrific game.
What a season from Jackson Barry. I feel like we can't really just go over that. He came into this year, people knew he was good after last season, but he still managed to dominate almost every game he played in by dropping 20 or more points every game this season.
I don't think anyone in this league stopped him at all. I mean, like, what was the lowest he got? 25? I mean, that's ridiculous.
I don't think I've ever scored 25.
Yeah. I think we know that. May or may not have been Jackson's last rec ball season as a junior. We'll have to see whether he makes the decision to take his talents to the big league.
It's the decision. Right now, it is the decision.
I know all of Westboro is waiting on that one for sure.
I don't know what I'd be more broken up about as far as Jackson leaving the league or the coaching staff of Barry being broken up with.
I agree. I mean,
yeah, it was a great staff right there.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Mr. Barry, Mr. Nagy, Jared. You got the trio right there. That'd be a tough one to miss out on for the rest of rec ball for years to come. Yeah.
Getting back into the game though, pretty disappointing game out of Pete and Brendan. Like 15 points, it's solid, but like for the two best players, they both need to be in the 20s, and if they want to win that game. So solid effort, good try. JB's just a little bit better.
They did have a little help though. Like they didn't score the first few points of the game, and I feel like when they've won games, it's when Pete and Brendan have dominated. And no one else on the team
did leave at halftime to go take care of some business as far as sickness wise, and
he did come back.
He came back a little greener than but still put up a good fight.
We did definitely see a little bit of a breakout performance late in the season there from Michael O'Keefe on Team Bressani.
Oh my God!
Those O'Keefe brothers.
Actually, I was saying no one could stop Barry. He may have been the only person who did somewhat stop him.
Yeah,
he was he's a sophomore, I think, and I mean he just made Barry work for everything he got, and then Jackson's gonna score, and that's gonna happen all the time. But you could see he was Jackson had to work for everything, and that's what you have to do to a good player to try to keep your team in that game.
Great defender. Underrated pump fake. He had the greatest pump fakes I've ever seen.
If I'm not mistaken, he threw up a pump fake from the opposite foul line and
still got people. It was unbelievable.
Rec ball, some crazy things will happen when you pump fake.
That pump fake is ridiculous. So championship game, Barry. I mean, I'm not gonna say I called it, but I did.
I mean, that's like saying the Warriors.
I still did. Still called it.
It is, we believe, one of the few rec ball seasons where we've had a team run the table and go undefeated.
Undefeated.
Regular season, I think they're 8-0 and then 4-0 in the playoffs to bring it all home. I mean, that's a pretty tough task, tough thing to do.
Yeah.
I think the last team was coached by Scott Moore, actually. Gave us some proof in the rec ball Facebook page. That team had David Bellevue and some of the best talent in the league, and Jackson Barry, kind of.
Yeah, even when I was on Team French, we lost a game. So, I mean, could Team Barry be one of the best rec ball teams ever?
It's definitely possible. I think Jackson's one of the best rec ball players.
Yeah, he's got to be up there. If there was an all-time scoring list for rec ball, Jackson Barry would probably be up there already.
What do you have on Jackson's performance, Mike?
I enjoyed watching Jackson play. I think if he does decide to transition to school ball, he'll be a very great fit with the juniors coming up, and I also heard some rumors about Brendan might be leaving rec ball too. So that might be 2 great additions to add to the school ball team. So we'll have to see next year about that.
Future while becoming the recruiting pool of our
future is still bright.
Yeah.
Future's bright, and so we'll have to see on that front. And then we moved on to the All-Star game the very next day, I believe.
Yeah.
And we had Nichols' team. Nichols with Ryan was the captain, and brought his team to a 101-99 victory. So what do you guys have in that game?
Well, it was kind of a blur of a game, honestly. 40 minutes of basketball can sure be a lot.
Yeah, it was a little long, I thought.
Yeah, it was a long game.
But, I mean, great back and forth.
Yeah, I thought it was a great game.
I mean, as the captain of our team, I expected us to blow them out of the water for sure. But I guess they gave us a little better fight than I expected, and in a way I was happy to see that.
The double points at the end of the first half killed you guys.
Yeah,
you were winning the whole time. I think they got like a 10-point lead with the double points.
And they had a couple of snipers on their team.
Some special rules in that game. So
last 2 minutes of each half, where each points were worth double the amount, and Aria took big advantage of that and put up maybe one of the hottest stretches of shooting I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, after the 3-point contest when he was lighting it up, he was just, we were like all on defense, like we gotta who has Aria?
Yeah, it was definitely an entertaining game in that aspect. There's good team basketball also, which I almost wasn't really expecting. There was a lot of passing going on in the end stages of the game, which was good to see.
then Will, from your perspective, who would you say won the general manager battle between the two captains, Ryan Nichols and Ryan French, in drafting those teams?
Well, I mean, we won the game, so I mean, it's got to go to Ryan. But honestly, I thought it was going to be a blowout, like Ryan said. I mean, I thought that they played a lot better than I thought. Aria was on fire. Who else? Walker was hot too.
Coach McCarthy making those calls.
Yeah, honestly, you put when the last few minutes, the 5 that you had out there, I thought was a very good 5.
Yeah, we had a good team. Everybody was just trying to get the win at the end. It was a fun game.
Yeah, it was a good way to end it in the season and for all the seniors out there.
Yeah.
Especially putting up 100.
Yeah, that was nice to see on the scoreboard.
Yeah. Shouts to Coach Bill.
Yeah,
Big W.
honestly. He did a great job with putting people in, and I'm sure you did too.
Tried my best.
Yeah. I mean, it's not easy. Because everyone wants to get in there. We want to put it in like the seniors who it's their last year. And
all these juniors that played in this game this year that maybe didn't play as much, it's their game next year.
Yeah, it's their time.
It's their turn to take over.
There's a lot of talent.
Yeah.
A lot of talent.
Definitely a good way to a good week to end the rec ball season with Team Barry taking home the championship in a great game all the way down to the wire, and then the All-Star game, high scoring, close game. So that's another one great way to just end it off.
It's tough to say goodbye to rec ball. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, I'm playing like hockey. It's tough to say goodbye, and honestly, it was just tough for rec ball. I mean, like I'm here for 4 years.
Yeah,
it's part of me, and it's sad to see it go.
It all happened way too fast, and way too quickly.
Enjoy it, everybody.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
So superlatives of this year, MVP. We kind of talked about Jackson.
Shout out Jackson Berry.
He deserves it.
Not even gonna talk about that.
This is an interesting one. Underclassmen of the year. So sophomores and freshmen. What do you guys think?
Throw out the name of Charlie Snow.
Yeah, I was gonna say
for freshmen, I'd say Charlie Snow.
Beginning of the
He
season,
had a very big playoff.
Beginning of the season, he was also lights out. Like first Monday night game, first time I ever saw him play. I saw him hit like 3 straight threes, and just no one knew how to cover him.
He's probably the best pick in the draft, I'd say.
Yeah. I would say sophomores, it has to be Tyler Nagy.
Yeah.
I mean, to be able to allow JB to do really whatever he wanted on the court was having Tyler in the middle and having him just act as that anchor to the team.
Also, one that might have gone under the radar a little bit was on Team Shiftman here with Cam Erickson.
I was gonna say that.
I agree with that.
I didn't expect him to do much, no offense to Cam, but he had a really, really good season this year. He put up some really big numbers in a couple games.
He did.
He came
he
clutch
really
for
helped
you
us out.
guys, like in the beginning of the playoffs.
Yeah, he had that 18-point game in the first half.
Yeah.
Which no one expected it, really.
And he ended up with 21.
No, 19. 19.
Okay.
Second half had 1 point.
I had 3 balls in the second half.
But we loved having him. He was a great addition to the team.
Yeah.
Spark plug.
Spark plug, honestly.
Defensively, for some defensive player of the year, I mean, we have Prune bringing out, blocking everything per usual. And then Owen Gately seeming like he would steal every
Yeah,
pass and every.
he was annoying. That's why I'd say he was the defensive player of the year, just because he was very annoying to deal with throughout the game, and he was very helpful for that team, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Jackson Berry's a good defender too.
The entire
people forget that because of his scoring, but
team
a lot of good
press
defenders
should win.
Yeah.
Defensive player of the year.
So, question here: who do you think is the future of the league?
It's a tough one, seeing that Jackson Berry is almost likely gonna go to RC next year. We'll see how that plays out. But if it's not him, it might be Eli's league or Pete's league. It's Pete and Eli.
Eli may go.
There's a lot of people in this junior class that could take over next year.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I hate saying this, but it was a junior-dominated league this year.
Absolutely.
And I think that'll transition next year to create a great league, and it'll be interesting to see.
Be a strong league.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stay up to date on that stuff.
I'd say definitely two major takeaways is that the league has a bright future for next year, and that school ball tryouts are going to be very intense next year, more intense than they have been in prior years. So that's one thing to carry away from rec ball.
Yeah.
But so we just have a lot of thank yous to say for allowing us to do this for the past 2 years. Mrs. Stoker, of course, journalism, Westboro High.
Yeah.
Big shout out.
Mrs. Henderson, obviously.
Can't thank her enough.
Everyone
the flexibility she has with us, it's just awesome.
It's been unreal these last couple of years, the help that we've gotten here. We really couldn't have done it without everyone here at Westboro TV.
Yeah.
Mom, thanks for tuning in
Always.
every week.
Yeah.
Anyone who watches this.
Honestly, thanks to the viewers. I mean, we love doing this, and it's awesome that you guys are watching every week.
It may or may not be a long 10 minutes of your day.
Yeah, we have no idea if you watch the whole thing or not. So if you see this, thank you for saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
it's sad to say goodbye, but thanks for watching, everyone.
One last salute.
Yeah, one last salute.
Cheers.
there we go.
Good job, everybody.
Bring it in.
Great success.
Full court press on 3, 1, 2, 3. Press.
Jeff wants to get one picture. You guys all stand.
Are we going?
Like a really
I
nice,
shoes.
unassuming guy until he doesn't have his coffee.
Wrong leg.
Hey, wrong leg, Quinny.
Nope, you're the wrong leg.
Yeah,
you
you're the
fool.
wrong. Mike in his sweatpants.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
this is
it's
great.
classic.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Mrs. Stoker's gonna like that.
Cheese. Let's see how this looks.
Fire, obviously.
Fire, obviously.